Have you ever waited to do something until the last minute? Well, you're not alone. And this behavior is known as procrastination. And quite a lot of people do it. Because procrastination affects all people, students, employees, people in everyday life, it is important to understand why people procrastinate to better understand how human behavior works. As a college student, I have experienced procrastination many times. And to prepare for this speech, I researched multiple psychological studies and expert sources on procrastination. Today, I will discuss what procrastination is, why people procrastinate, and what effects does procrastination have on our lives. First, what is procrastination? According to the American Psychological Association, procrastination is the unnecessary and voluntary delay of tasks, despite awareness of potential negative consequences for oneself and others. In simpler terms, procrastination is just putting off a task even though you know that in the future there might be problems. Now that we know what procrastination is, why do people do it? According to a 2024 article from Scientific American, people who procrastinate tend to focus more on the unpleasant feelings rather than the satisfaction of finishing the task that they're given. Researchers have found that people who focus on these feelings, such as boredom and stress, tend to procrastinate more often. For example, when I started on this presentation, I would be working as slow as possible because I was more focused on how hard and time consuming this project would be rather than the satisfaction of completing it early. Another reason people procrastinate is the immediate reward, satisfaction over future reward. Scrolling through social media, watching videos, and playing games, all of them tend to have a satisfaction that you get as of right now rather than the benefits of completing an important task later in the future. Understanding why procrastination happens helps explain the several negative consequences it can have on our lives. Procrastination is associated with higher levels of anxiety and stress, as well as lower levels of overall well-being. Either it may be working on a school project or a work assignment or avoiding household chores. Procrastination leads to tasks piling up over time, as well as when deadlines and due dates are approaching, this causes people to feel rushed, and this may lower the quality of work that they put in. So as a result, procrastination can affect the mental health and the ability to focus on the task that they're given, so their quality of work may go down. This graph shows that stress may stay at a low amount when the task is first given, but it increases rapidly as the due dates approach and you haven't done anything. So today we learned what procrastination was, why people do it, and what effects they have on our lives. As we've seen, procrastination is more than just being lazy. It is a common behavior with psychological causes and real consequences. Although this is something that all of us experience, understanding the reasons behind procrastination can help us better learn how to avoid it.